Content 4: Cross-border corporate payments and institutional foreign exchange hedging strategies. Section 1: The intricacies of global capital movements. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For modern multinational corporations, mid-market enterprise expanding globally, and digital platforms managing cross-border transaction flows, the ability to seamlessly move, move capital across international borders is core pillar of operational survival. However, as capital crosses geographic boundaries, it encounters an incredibly complex web of disparate clearing networks, shifting regulatory mandates, transactional frictions, and foreign exchange volatility. In globalist economy, corporate finance department cannot view their cash management through a purely domestic lens. Whether your enterprise is distributing cross-border payroll to a decentralized global workforce, executing high-value payments to international raw material vendors, or consolidating net operational revenues from foreign subsidiaries back to your primary U.S. corporate treasury, you are constantly interacting with the global banking grid. Every single cross-border transaction introduces two distinct variables that must be actively managed by the treasury team. Transactional efficiency, which involves speed, transparency, and cost and currency risk. Leaving foreign exchange exposure unhedged or allowing international payments to run through an optimized correspondent banking rail is direct threat to corporate profit margins. A sudden unexpected macroeconomic shift of a central bank monetary policy adjustment can instantly wipe out the projected profitability of an entire international commercial contract before the final payment event clears. Therefore, establishing an institutional-grade cross-border payment architecture and a proactive fixed risk mitigation framework is an absolute requirement for modern corporate governance. Throughout this comprehensive, we will thoroughly reconstruct the mechanics of international money movements. We will evaluate the evolution of cross-border payment rails, comparing legacy correspondent networks with modern real-time clearing infrastructure. Furthermore, we will take a deep technical dive into the institutional derivatives market, examining exactly how corporate treasurers utilize fixed forward contracts, currency swap, and advanced currency options to insulate the corporate balance sheet from currency shocks. For CFOs, financial control and risk manager, mastering this mechanism is the key to unlocking global capital mobility while maintaining absolute balance sheet stability. Section 2: Reconstructing the cross-border payment infrastructure. To optimize international capital mobility, a corporate finance team must first understand the underlying plumbing of the global financial system. Historically, the primary mechanism for executing international cross-border payments has been the correspondent banking network, operating securely via the SWIFT Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication Messaging Network. Unlike a domestic payment that moves instantly through a centralized clearing house, an international wire transfer must often pass through a chain of intermediary banks that hold reciprocal accounts with one another, known as a nostro and vostro accounts. While the legacy SWIFT network provides absolute cryptographic security, it traditionally suffered from the three fundamental operational pain points: lack of spread, unpredictable transactional fees and zero tracking visibility. A corporation initiating a 5 million cross-border 5 million US dollar cross-border wire to an international supplier might see that the payment disappear into banking system for days, with each intermediary bank along the chain deductible a processing fee without prior notice, resulting in the beneficiary specifying an incomplete amount. This introducing friction into the vital commercial relationship and delaying supply chain execution. To resolve this institutional challenge, global transaction banking groups have rolled out SWIFT, or Global Payment Innovation. SWIFT fundamentally transforms cross-border payments by introducing real-time tracking, absolute fee transparency, and accelerated processing speeds. By integrating SWIFT GPE trackers directly into the corporate treasury management system via application, corporate treasurers can track their high-value international transfer at every single stage of the banking corridor, exactly like tracking a commercial logistics shipment. The treasury team gains real-time confirmation of when the payments hits the intermediary bank, what foreign exchange conversion rates were applied, and the exact minute the funds are contractually credited to the beneficiary corporate account. Simultaneously, the global banking landscape witnessing the emergence of next-generation real-time cross-border payment rails and automated fixed clearing. Modern multi-currency clearing account allow enterprise to establish localized virtual accounts worldwide. Instead of initiating an expensive international wire every time a payment is required, a corporation can leverage local clearing networks such as SEPA in the Eurozone or ACH set up in various markets, drastically cutting transaction costs, eliminating hidden foreign exchange spreads, and compressing settlement times from days to seconds. Section 3. Quantifying foreign exchange risk and value at the risk frameworks. Once an Once an optimized cross-border payment pipeline is established, the corporate treasury must pivot to its most critical quantitative mandate: identifying, measuring, and managing foreign exchange risks. When a corporation operates globally, currency volatility introduces the three primary forms of exposure that can distort financial reporting and erode enterprise value: transaction exposure, translation exposure, and economic exposure. Transaction exposure occurs when a company enters into a contractually binding financial obligation denominated in a foreign currency, where the final settlement value fluctuates based on exchange rate movements. For instance, if a US corporation contracts to purchase industrial equipment from a German vendor for 10 million euro payable in 180 days, the ultimate US dollar cost of that equipment is entirely variable until the payment day. If the euro appreciates significantly against the dollar during those 6 months, the actual cost of the equipment skyrockets, blowing past the original corporate budget. Translation exposure, on the on the other hand, is an accounting risk, represents the necessity of consolidating the financial statement, balance sheet, and income statement of foreign subsidiaries denominated its location in the local currencies back into the functional reporting currency of the parent company, which is the US dollar. Even if the foreign subsidiary is highly profitable in its local market, a broad depreciation of that local currency against the dollar will result in a significant contraction of the translate assets and earnings on the parent company's public financial reports. Final economic exposure represents the long-term strategic risk where structural currency shifts permanently impact the competitive positioning of the enterprise, its pricing of power, and its global market share. To manage this exposure scientifically rather than speculatively, institutional corporate banking advisory help treasury teams deploy the value risk aware framework for foreign exchange. We are use advanced statistical modeling, historical exchange rate volatility data, and correlation matrix to calculate the maximum potential financial loss a corporation portfolio could experience due to currency fluctuation over a specific time horizon, with it the definite confidence interval typically 95% or 99%. By quantifying exactly how many of dollars are at risk under worst-case macroeconomic scenarios, the corporate finance team can move beyond guesswork and establish clear, metric-driven boundaries for the hedging activities, ensuring the enterprise only carries risks that aligns perfectly with its international corporate risk tolerance. Section 4. The mechanics of institutional risk hedging instruments. Armed with precise quantitative data from their VR assessment, the corporate treasurer can actively enter the financial derivative market to execute risk mitigation strategies. Institutional corporate banking groups offer a comprehensive suite of fixed derivatives designed to insulate the corporate balance sheet. The three most powerful and widely utilized instruments are forward contracts, currency swap, and currency option. The most fundamental risk mitigation vehicle is the fixed forward contract. A forward contract is a legally binding commitment to exchange a specific amount of one currency for another at a fixed predetermined exchange rate, known as the forward rate, or designate future date. By executing a forward contract, the corporate treasury completely eliminates currency volatility. Returning to our prior example, the US corporation expecting a 10 million euro liability in 180 days can enter into a 6-month forward contract with its commercial bank to buy 10 million euro at locked rate of, say, regardless of whether the euro spikes or crashes over the next 6 months. The corporation now it exact US dollar liability down to the penny, locking in the operational profit margin. For corporation managing continuous long-term border funding requirements or cross-border intercompany loans, currency swap provide an elegant structural solution. The currency swap involves the simultaneous exchange of principal interest payment in one currency for principal interest payment in another currency between two parties. This allows a U.S. corporation to secure low-cost debt in a foreign market where it may not have an established credit footprint by swapping the debt obligation with a counterparty that has a reciprocal need, effectively optimizing the global capital structure. Finally, for highly dynamic commercial scenarios, such as bidding on an international corporate project where the contract win is uncertain, treasurers utilize currency option. A currency option grants the corporate buyer the contractual right, but not the obligation to buy or sell a specific currency at a designated strike price within a set time frame. To secure this flexibility, the corporation pay an upfront premium to the bank. If the currency moves against the corporation, they exercise the option and protect their downside. If the currency moves favorable, they allow the option to expire worthless and execute the transaction in the spot market. capturing the unexpected financial upside, mastering the prices, deployment, and mathematical trade-off. These three derivative instruments if what separates world-class corporate treasury from standard operation. Section 5. Hedge accounting compliance and enterprise risk governance. As we draw this masterclass on cross-border payments and institutional foreign exchange hedging to close, we must emphasize that executing derivative contracts require absolute compliance with rigid accounting standards and rigorous international corporate governance framework. Entering the derivative market without a meticulously documented compliance structure can introduce immense operational friction and severely disrupt a corporation's public financial reporting. The primary accounting framework governing these instruments in the United States is ASC 815, alongside its international counterparts IFRS 9, which strictly regulate hedge accounting. We understand accounting rules. Derivative instrument must be marked to market at the end of every financial reporting period, with any fluctuation in the derivative value recognized immediately as a profit loss on the corporate income statement. For a corporation holding multi-million-dollar hedging position, this mark-to-market mandate can introduce massive artificial intrigues, volatility that spoke public investors and credit analysts. Hedge accounting resolve this issue by allowing the gains or losses on derivative instrument to be different and recognized in the exact same reporting period as the earning impact of the underlying hedge transaction. However, to qualify for this specialist accounting treatment, the corporate treasury must maintain flawless documentation. From the exact day the hedge is initiated, the company must clearly document its management objective, the specific nature of the risk being hedged, the hedge instrument being used, on the methodology that will be deployed to continuous test hedge effectiveness active the test the hedge effectiveness. Furthermore, enterprise risk governance demands a absolute separation of operational duties. The team responsible for identifying undercurrency exposure and executing derivative trades with commercial banking partners must operation completely independently from the back office corporate accounting team responsibility for verifying, reconciling, and auditing those transactions. By establishing an airtight internal foreign exchange hedging policy formally ratified by the board of directly and the audit committee, and utilizing cloud-based treasury management platform with built-in compliance module, global corporation can safely leverage the full power into international derivative markets. This strategic discipline protects corporate liquidity, hardens the enterprise against global macroeconomic shocks, and ensures an absolute condition for sustainable cross-border commercial scaling. Thank you for participating in this video. We highly encourage you to review how you multinational currency corridors implement robust VR models and collaborate closely with your transaction banking and derivative teams to deploy the optimal payment and hedging solution discussed today. See you next in the video my YouTube channel.